What's up guys, Mr. SLIN here with another video about Team Fortress 2, and today, for the very first time, I am introducing something you've never seen before in Team Fortress, especially not for medics. This is a brand new piece of technology. The game will never be the same again. Mr. SLIN's medic hierarchy of needs. This is based off of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which basically is a pyramid that describes your needs if you want to reach the top of the pyramid. So at the bottom, you have your basic needs. You got to make sure that you have food, water, warmth, and rest. If you don't have that, you cannot survive. On top of that, you can build upon that. You need safety, you need security. Then on top of that, you need belongingness and love, intimate relationships and friends. And you need esteem, prestige, and the feeling of accomplishment. And once you have all four of those basic building blocks, you can finally reach the final step, self-actualization, achieving one's full potential, including creative activities. Now, I don't know about you, but I want to achieve my full potential, including creative activities. And I would love for you guys to reach the same as well, but for medics. So, introducing Mr. SLIN's hierarchy of medic needs. At the top here, you want the perfect heal order. Every medic is searching for the perfect way to heal everybody up, but you gotta build on something. At the bottom, you've got stay alive. It's so important. I said it twice. If you don't stay alive, you can't do anything else on this pyramid. Building on top of that, heal something. I don't care what you heal, just heal something, because that will start building your Uber charge, and the Uber charge is essential to your being as a medic. It's the whole reason why you play the class. On top of that, you got no deaths on your team. You don't want any of your teammates to die. Then on top of that, you've got crit heals, and finally, heal order. That's right, guys. This pyramid will blow everything else out of the water. Every single other video you've ever seen about Team Fortress 2 pales in comparison to this video. Let me break it down for you guys. I don't think people understand just how important it is to stay alive. I know it seems obvious, but the objective when you're playing medic is to put out the most healing over time as possible. And every second that you spend dead is a second that you could have been spending healing instead. It's just super obvious when you say it out loud like that, but a lot of medics are afraid to drop the heal beam. They're afraid to stop healing people. But what you have to understand is that even if you just stood still and did nothing for 5 seconds straight, that would be better than dying. So what you have to understand is you need to be able to drop the beam at certain points in times in order to preserve your life, because it's better to not heal for a little bit of time than it is to die, then have to run back to the front lines before you start healing again. That could be like 30 to 40 seconds before you start healing again. Totally not worth it. Step one, stay alive, stay alive. Second level of your basic needs, heal something. The bottleneck of medic gameplay, the thing in the entirety of all of TF2 that takes longest out of anything else, is to build an Uber charge. It takes a bare minimum of 40 seconds in order to build your Uber from 0 to 100%, but an invite medic, one of the medics at the top of the game, typically builds Uber in about 55 seconds. So it's going to be about a minute basically before you're able to get Uber. You got to start working on that right away. So if you can guarantee that you stay alive, then just immediately start healing something, anything. Now, if you're backing off because you're dropping the beam, pull out that crossbow, start shooting people from afar. That's a way to get heals moving while you're not able to heal something with your metagun. But if you're at close range with someone else, just keep healing constantly. Always be healing something when you know you're going to stay alive. After that, look at the third level of the pyramid, no teammate deaths. So much of this pyramid is based on not dying, and as a medic, your primary objective is to keep all of your teammates alive and well and healthy. And your teammates rely on you to stay alive when they cannot get to a health pack nearby. So you need to focus on keeping your teammates alive. Now, being alive is a very slim definition, but really what being alive is just having 1 health. As long as your teammates have 1 health, they're technically alive. So if your teammate is on fire at low health, you know he's probably gonna die. You just need to get the fire off of him. Or let's say your teammate is at the front lines taking damage. You need to put the heals on that guy. And to show you this, I'm going to reference Exhibit C. Behold, Exhibit C. All right. Imagine you have a red heavy in front of you, and you have two teammates, target A and target B. If the heavy is going to shoot in a straight line at both of your teammates, which teammate do you think will die first? If you said target A, you are correct. So you, as the medic in the back of the line here, need to be healing target A. And this is a very common mistake that a lot of lower level players make. You need to heal the target, not that is closest to you or most convenient. You need to heal the target that is going to die first. That will be target A. Heal the person in the front lines, and the front line person will protect you. It's a reciprocal relationship. Number 4, crit heals. For those of you guys who are newer to the game and don't know what crit heals are something that you get as a player if you haven't taken damage for 10 seconds. So when someone hasn't taken damage for 10 seconds, you heal them at twice the rate that you normally heal them. Instead of 24 health per second, it's 48 health per second. And if a teammate doesn't take damage for 15 seconds, it's 72 health per second. So it's very important. It's critical, shall I say, to get crit heals onto players because that will increase your healing efficiency. That'll increase your healing over time. Typically, the player that has crit heals is a player that is behind you running up to the front line. So turn around every once in a while, look for teammates that are coming from behind, and then quickly boost them up with a buff up to maximum health before they run into fray and lose their crit heals. The final piece of the pyramid that everyone is trying to achieve is the perfect heal order. And there's actually 2 different heal orders based on whether or not you are in combat or out of combat. If you're fighting the enemy, follow the 3rd rule of Mr. SLIN's hierarchy of medical needs and heal the person in front first. If you're not in combat and you have the luxury of choosing anyone to heal, heal people that will run away from you first. People that will run away from you are going to run away. You want them to get their buff and then leave. People who are going to stay near you, continue to heal them, but prioritize them last because they're always going to stay next to you no matter what. So with all that said, let's look at the entire pyramid. You want to have the perfect heal order, but in order to do that, you need to make sure you're prioritizing crit heals because crit heals will actually get you a better heal order. Crit heals will increase your healing over time, but you can't increase your healing over time if none of your teammates are alive. So you need to ensure that all of your teammates stay alive as long as possible. But in order for you to do that, you need to heal something. If you're not healing something, you're not building Uber, you're not keeping your teammates alive. And finally, if you're dead, you need to focus on staying alive. There's a reason why on airplanes, when the oxygen gets low and those mask thingies drop down from the ceiling, they say, put your own mask on first before assisting others. You need to think the same way when you're playing medics. So with all that said, let's hop into some gameplay and let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, what's up guys? This is Payload Thunder Mountain, your favorite map, and we're gonna be playing some medic man here. Don't get freaked out because I'm hiding my view models. It's a normal thing. So number 1 tip, of course, stay alive. So you'll notice I got my head on a swivel looking around for potential threats coming my way. Looking for spies maybe sneaking up behind me, stuff like that. Then immediately, number 2, I'm going to start healing something. I got to focus on staying alive first before I can heal something. All right. He's still on me. All right, we're still good. We're good. We're chilling. All right, number 3, keep my teammates alive. Number 4, look for crit heals. So I'm looking for players that are walking up behind me so I can crit heal them to maximum health. Those guys are going to get healed very quickly compared to the guys in front of me. And the last one is going to be the heal order. And that's just buffing people up as quickly as I can, making sure we're good to go here. Just keep turning around. I'm going to crossbow that dude. All right, we're chilling right now. We're good. I have Uber and... we're waiting for that bridge to come up. We're going to crit heal this dude, but oh, no, not a spy, not a spy. All right, we're good. Keep healing, keep chilling. All right, there's a heavy. Oh, getting heavies to 450 that are behind you, the best thing ever. All right, walk our way forward. This is a little bit risky here to just stand forward like this, but I don't want to get stabbed, and I feel like there's going to be a spy coming behind me, so I got to keep my teammates alive. That's why I Ubered. Ubering to keep your teammates alive, very good to do. We're just going to run that one forward. Heal the front lines. That's also key. And I need to make sure I don't die. Oh, risky business. That was my fault for being too far forward. You can see that I'm going to be dead here, for, you know, maybe 5 seconds, but look at how much time it takes me to walk back up to the front lines. Meanwhile, my teammates are all falling down. This is like a good 15 seconds that I'm not healing here, which is absolutely worth. And look, my entire team has basically died ever since I died. So as the only medic on the team too, that's gonna happen to you sometimes. You have to stay alive, and I'm probably gonna die again at this rate. Oh, not like this. Not like this. Oh, back-to-back deaths. So painful. So painful. You know, when I was respawning there, I probably should have waited for some teammates to catch back up to me, but these back-to-back deaths, I mean, if this isn't a good example of what not to do, I don't know what is. But see, I'm crossbowing from range here because I got to get some heals in somehow. You know, I'm staying alive, so next step is to deliver heals, and if I'm not close enough to use my heal beam, I'm going to use the crossbow. Oh, so painful. So painful. Every time I die, it's just... I'm just so sad. Oh, more walking to the front lines. It's just the worst. Just the worst. Crit heal people behind me as I'm walking forward. You can see like how quickly their health is healing up there. You can see that 72 health per second really kicking in there on people that are behind me. I prioritize the crit heals even over the guy in front of me who was really hurt because crit heals are faster, it's more healing per second. I just trust my demo man to not die. Unfortunately, he's just going to get railed by that sniper right there. And I need to keep backing off, keep staying alive. Watch out for that sniper. Alright, we're going to keep staying alive here. Keep critting healing people behind me. You can kind of see how I play, right? Just keep my head turning around. If I'm really on my A game, no one's going to stab me, right? No one's going to stab me. In fact, I'm going to get an Uber saw here and get some extra Uber percentage, but just keep turning back and forth. I play on a 4.9 inch 360, so turning around a lot. All right, a good example of dying a lot and a good example of how to turn around and look for crit heals behind you. If you guys like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.